cleaner, custom look for your vehicle, all without breaking the bank, do we have the product for you. In just a few moments, you're about to watch us install our pre-cut chrome delete kit, but what you might not know is that Tech Designs also offers a wide variety of vehicle-specific pre-cut automotive film kits. So from headlight and taillight tints to PPF and chrome deletes, our kits are designed to be easy to install, give you that premium higher trim look, and do it all without breaking the bank. So if you haven't already, click the link down below to go to BogartechDesigns.com, grab your pre-cut kit today, and let's get started with the installation video.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we have the Chevrolet Equinox, and we're going to do the front grille chrome delete installation for this vehicle. So this is how the front panel looks before doing the installation, and this is how it looks after the installation. So we use the gloss black material in order to black out the front panel. Link for the product will be provided below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. These are the tools you need for the installation. So before starting with the installation, we need to make sure that the entire front panel that we're working on is completely clean. You could take the vehicle to a car wash, but if you don't have time for a car wash, you can do the second option, which is having a bottle with solution with baby shampoo mixed with distilled water. Once you have your solution, spray it onto the microfiber towel and start removing any contaminants that the panel may have. So this is the first pass we're doing with this solution. Once we finish removing as much as possible when it comes to the contaminants, then we'll do a second pass, and with that one we're going to use isopropyl alcohol with distilled water mixed together. And what that does is it helps remove any remaining waxes or any contaminants or any oils that the panel may have. So we need the panel to be completely clean and also dry, that way the film is able to tack down to the panel, because if it's still wet, the adhesive may not tack down to the chrome. So once we finish cleaning the panel, now we can start with the installation. With this one, we're going to install the piece that covers this section of the panel. So with this one, align it right on the edge, right here where the cutout is. And make sure when you align it, you give yourself material to cover the top and also the bottom. If you do have fingers like these we can remove them little by little by just lifting the lower section here. So just take your time lifting the film. That way we help remove the fingers. And with your squeegee, start securing it. We recommend going side to side when it comes to doing the installation here. That way we avoid creasing the film. So for now we'll leave this as is. Our main concern was this middle section here. You would just do the same process for the top here. Just lifting it, that way we help remove any air that's trapped underneath that's creating these bubbles. And that's pretty much it. And now just finish off the remaining. Tuck in the top, tack it down. Don't forget about the edges. And then finish off the bottom section here. And remember, just squeegee at an angle. This piece here, we're just going to help it align and tack it down. Okay, and then once you finish securing this entire section, we can apply heat just to help it tack down underneath the panel here. So you can use a heat gun or a hair dryer, whichever you have available, and use the lowest setting on your heat source and apply heat on the lower section. That way will help it tack down underneath. So apply it evenly. Don't focus on one area for too long, because if you do, you may accidentally burn the film. So just take your time applying heat and tacking it down. And then tuck in the film underneath here. There's a small gap between the panel and the grille. You can tuck in the film there. Okay. And once that's done, we move on to the piece that covers this section here. Okay, so once you finish tacking down this section here and you make sure everything is sealed and it's not lifting, then we can go ahead and start installing this piece here. With this one, you could align it as close to it as possible. If the film overlaps, that's perfectly fine. But just make sure when you align it, you're getting full coverage here, that way no chrome is showing. And then the rest, just follow it through. Use your hand to hold the film in one side and aligning it, moving up and down wherever it's needed. And then with the other hand, you just help the film tack down. And if you have those fingers here, you would carefully lift this section here again, just to help remove any fingers that you may encounter on this curve here. So these fingers here that you may encounter, you would just approach them like this, lift the film carefully, and then with your finger or with your squeegee side to side to help it tack down. So this whole section is good. Follow through with the rest of your squeegee. This you can either tuck in or trim underneath right here, but I recommend just tucking it in underneath. And you can use the white section of the squeegee to help tuck in the film. And just don't forget about this section here. Same thing with this one, we just need to approach it differently since there is a small curve here. You may encounter this finger here, so we're going to need to lift the film. And with this one, to help remove the finger, we're going to hold it and apply heat. That way we help loosen up this area here. So as you're holding the film, just be careful not to burn your finger as you're applying heat. So just apply a little bit of heat. You can use the low setting. Let the film cool down just a little bit. Make sure you're holding it. And with your finger, start tagging it down slowly. Make sure you're going side by side. You can use your squeegee too as well. And once you reach this area here, same process, hold it and apply heat. So heat is going to be your best friend around this section here. That way we help prevent any creases around this area here. And now just apply heat for this lower section that we're able to tuck in underneath as much as possible to cover the bottom section. Since the film is touching the paint, you're going to need to lift the film and just help it tack down around the curve. And then this excess material, we could just trim it off afterwards. We just need to make sure we have coverage on this area here. So if you do have excess material here, it's recommended first before you trim to make sure that everything's being covered. So if you need to lift the film, you can. And the reason why we're lifting is because since the film is holding on to the paint, and if we try to squeegee like this, it's not going to tuck in. So we need to make sure we lift it. That way it's not anchored into anything, and then we could tuck in. With your blade, you only need just the tip. Insert right on the edge. Make sure it's in between the panel here on the bumper and in the middle here. So you can start wherever you believe it's easier. Just find that small gap. Take your time. This is good, and I'll finish off on this end. And once you finish with this section, we'll move on to the middle piece. Okay, so once we finish with the installation for the side panels, the last remaining piece would be this section here. So with this one, keep in mind, this side here and this side here is two different sizes. So make sure you're getting the correct one that covers this section here. And also something else to keep in mind is the film only covers this top layer here. It doesn't cover the actual emblem chrome. So it's only this bigger piece here. So we're going to start with this piece here. And with this one, we just align it to the top on the edge, place it, make sure everything's being covered, secure this end, and then slowly, little by little, help it tack down around the curve here, just like this. And if you need to lift to adjust it, you can. And this is how this section should look. And then just apply heat to start sealing the edges here. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. It's only covering just this top section here. It doesn't cover the front face here of the panel. So you would do the same for this side here. Same steps, align it on this end here. And as you notice, this one is longer since this section of the emblem is longer. Last piece would be this section here. With this one, just make sure you align it on the top first. So right here, just tack it down. You can use your squeegee to help remove any bubbles, and then just bring it in as so. Make sure you're covering this end here, and do the same on this edge here. If you need to lift it to adjust it, you can. And that's pretty much it. You then go ahead and apply heat to seal the edges, and we should be good. So once you finish with the installation for the entire panel, the last thing to do is post heat the entire film. So you can use your heat gun or a hair dryer. Use the low setting on this section here and apply heat evenly throughout the entire panel. That way we help the adhesive on the film activate faster. Make sure to focus on area around deep curves, like on the emblem section, around the curve area where we worked on here, and so forth. So use the low setting, apply heat evenly as you go, and then once you're done with this step, you're done with the installation. So that concludes the installation video for the front grille chrome delete installation for the Chevrolet Equinox. We hope that the video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. That way you're missing any of our upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.